Should work. It should work. It should work. I should be live on Kick right now. Yes. Yes, we are live. Because of that. That was not me. That was my duck. I have a duck. I'm not a duck. We are live on Kick, man. I've been trying to do the whole live stream. Then Kick to another stream that starts with T tweets. But your stream is not working on the mobile iPhone device. So I would just do on Kick. And guess what? Kick is supporting young and new fellow streamers. So here we go. We rolling with this app. Look, man, computer is too slow. Nutted all over it. Don't work no more. I meant to say, like, one day I got mad and I went like this. My little setup, it's cheap, very basic trash ass setup, and then I got the monitor, the webcam. But all alone, this whole setup is like 500 bucks, and like 2 years. Took me 2 years, but I'm gonna be honest. This setup doesn't allow me to stream on desktop, because if it did, I would be live pretty much all day, all night, making music, playing video games, and spreading knowledge and wisdom to the world. But I guess we're gonna have to use our phone, iPhone 13. I saved up money for this 500. But all that to say is, this is my situation right now. I'm showing you guys the setup, where I stand, and how I'm able to broadcast to you, and I'm on air right now. Man, I'm really using old school, old head terms, like we're in the 70s, and I'm an old 70-year-old. But this is the reality of the situation we're in, and that's the reality. But the reality I'm in is unfortunate, because I don't know if I told you this already, but bro, like in 2 days now, it's gonna be 30 days. The last time I went to my job, and when I spoke to HR, which is human resources, they told me they were gonna remove me from the system, meaning I'm no longer employed. I want to get another job for the same company, I have to apply, which is BS. But $12 an hour is crazy, chat. In Las Vegas, $12 an hour is the minimum. It ain't gonna cut it, chat. It's not gonna cut it, you guys. You probably make more than me. $12 an hour, you think is gonna cut it? How do you think I feel as a Gen Z American male born in America? First generation. You think working $12 an hour made me feel good? How do you think it made me feel working for $12 an hour? In 2 days, they're going to remove me out the system, according to human resources. And in my mind, I'm like, okay. I mean, what can I do about it? They discharged me from a building site location. The manager, building manager, did not like me. To put it blunt, she was an arrogant, annoying, little short Latino. I want to use profanity, but I'll be respectful, you know? I'm more mature for that. I'm too mature for that, you know? There's no need for me to use mature right now. It happens. She was moaning and complaining to my... I never got to meet him, but I did hear stories about him. The owner of the company, my department was the janitorial services. His name was Jason. She was the whole time just sending emails and texts. Oh, this employee you have here, because it's a cleaning company, and they are giving their services and basically renting that building. She's in control of us because she's the building manager and she can do whatever. She felt that way. She got rid of me, and here we stand with no job. Um, it is what it is. It's part of life. It's not the first time I've been fired from a job, kicked out from a job, let go. Uh, However terminology you want to use. This is why this is the situation I'm in, and I want to get lucky. All it takes is one chance, man. One stream, one video, one song, one clip to go viral, to blow up. Like, bro, let me do a quick Google search. Bro, anybody can make it nowadays. I know I can make it, you know. I know I have talent. I'm a man. You might be thinking like you sound like a weak-minded, lazy man, but no. I actually can provide service and value to the world. I believe I'm capable of providing good music. I believe I'm capable of providing good videos. And I believe I'm capable of providing good, you know, like I can be like a, what's the word? I can be like the man, like the activist, for my generation. There's so many issues I see within my generation, and I see that are gonna occur, and I see the pattern developing. And there's so many patterns that I see in my mind that are gonna continue in 10 years' time. In Jesus' name, God will make things better in 10 years' time. Things have to be better in 10 years' time. Because the way I see it, in terms of society, a lot of people think it's doomed. Personally, me, I don't worry about those societal problems and issue. I worry about myself because I have already so many problems within myself, internally, mentally, and physically, to be worried about other people's problems. That is something I've learned over the past year. I learned this about when I was like 20 years old. I learned this now. I've had this knowledge, and this is something that I see a lot of you struggle. A lot of you struggle with this, coming to understand, and you just have to accept things sometimes. You care too much about the acceptance of others and your circle. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die, and all it takes is one clip. All it takes is one idea. All it takes is one time for you to get noticed. I know every day, day in and day out, I'm working on my songwriting skills. I'm working on my vocals. I'm working on making good titles. I'm working on good thumbnails. I'm working on making better content. Overall, all I just named is that of being a creator, content creator, what you call an artist. At the end of the day, I know, I now understand I'm meant to be an artist in this world. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I create art. I create art through many things, through many forms of expressions. I understand this now. So, some artists, it takes time. The real artist, should I say. But in the times we're in the attention economy, and people want to monetize their art. And I have so many great ideas. Some of my ideas, I feel like the world deserves. The world has earned. The world hasn't heard of them. The world hasn't seen them. And all I need is, like they say, the chance and the platform to be have those ideas be expressed to the world. And many of those ideas are forms of music. There's many ideas in music industry that I've seen that I know I can do, that I know with the help of others and a platform, it will turn out great. Through help, it will become possible and be able to be posted. And in videos, there's certain videos, what videos I want to do. I'm laying out the foundation. I'm laying out the vision. All it's gonna take for me is a chance, and for me to get that chance is gonna take consistency and persistence, hard work and dedication. I look at myself like I'm Floyd Money Mayweather. Hard work and dedication. Every fight get better. Every fight try to get more bigger, better, more famous. Try to get better. Make the For him it was to make boxing great again. For me it's gonna make myself great, make my family great, make the world great with my ideas. And that is through my art. And I think it's possible. I believe in myself. I'm a very optimistic person. I've always been an optimistic person. And let me just search it quickly. People who made it off one hit wonder. I'm not saying I'm trying to be a one hit wonder. Now, that's in music terms. But what about in today's terms, 2024 terms? One clip wonder. That should be the new term. One clip wonder. Brain rot, huh? I need to find a way to freak. Look, they used to say one hit wonder. They meant that for artists who made a song and got famous and went viral for a few months off a song. But now there should be a new term. One clip wonder. For random people online that go viral off a random clip on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, wherever, Snapchat, wherever, Twitter or whatever. One clip wonder. List of one hit wonders. I mean, there's probably not gonna give me a list, but I already have a name. But I just want to see if Google is smart enough to give me a name. Is Google not smart, man? Do I really have to ask Copilot? Gosh, me. Oh, it's giving me some names now. Hang Tua. Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua, girl. Okay, that's the example I had in my mind. I was just trying to see if the internet was going to give me another response, but it's not really giving me any recent 2024, 2023 past year examples. But a girl I can think of is the Hawk Tua girl. A viral video posted in 2024 in which during an interview Haley Welch used the catchphrase Hawk Tuah, an apparent onomatopoeia for expectoration on a man's P during oral C. Girl said Hawk Tuah. She became the Hawk Tuah girl. She was getting interviewed on the street. The clip went viral, and now, what I think recently, Hawk Tuah girl, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Hawk Tuah girl Haley Welch to launch podcast Talk Tuah from Jake Paul's media company. Like, are you kidding me? Off one clip, and you cannot tell me I cannot make it? This is insane to me. A random chick named Haley Welch. Props to her. I give her credit. You could say she was at the right place at the right time, which I believe she was. You could say it was a blessing by God. But my God, if God can give blessings like that, I'm gonna earn my blessing like that too, man. I give her credit. I mean, I wouldn't mind being signed and launching my own podcast or even my own deal, like streaming show with Jake Paul's media company. I mean, Jake Paul's media company was better, right? I mean, I grew up on Jake Paul, you guys. I watched the old Jake Paul back in the day, like those days back in 2017, 2018. I grew up on Jake Paul, the old vlogs, Team 10. I know who Jake Paul is. If you're really trying to make it in the industry, you're an underground rapper, underground streamer, underground YouTuber. Personally, I'm not minding if Jake Paul tells me, hey, you want to sign to my company? It's kind of like you're getting a co-sign. You're getting a label, or you're getting like, it's like being signed to a sports team. I don't mind, bro. So that's crazy. I mean, off one clip, Jake Paul's media company saw the potential. All it takes is for people to see potential in you. And I know, maybe for me, I'm not gonna go viral like that one day. So in that case, what do? It's very frustrating. It's a battle you have to deal with in your mind, that these chicks or even these dudes get a one-hit wonder clip or a one-hit wonder song, and you're all here working on your vocals, working on your songwriting, working on your brainstorming, all these skill sets you're trying to perfect and master day in and day out, and other people just get it all thrown at them, and they have to learn all the skill sets on the fly. But some people, they say you just have to grind it out, and that's how you build a more core loyal fans. And that mentality I've adopted recently. I can't even lie. Over the last year, if you were to ask me even 3 years ago, I would struggle with you. That's one of the reasons why I've done content for like 6, 7, 8 years now, but I've taken long breaks, and I will admit I've given up. Why? Because I've grown frustrated in my mind. I see other people's success, and I started comparing myself. I got programmed into believing you got to compare yourself to others to realize who you are. And when you stop comparing and stop trying to be like others, and you start focus on your own self and then creating your own lane, your own path, and stop trying to someone else and try to grow success, and you don't see it right away, you tend to want to give up. And that's what I did. But the new me is no longer gonna allow that. The only way I give up is if I die. At this point, it's get rich or die trying. You don't see the situation I'm in. There's so many problems I suffer within internally, physically, let alone around me, in my environment. Bro, there's always, it's still the same area code, but bro, my area code is not the safest in Vegas, bro. It's not the safest. There was just a murder, I think, in North Las Vegas. Bro, 10, 15-minute drive from here, bro. You got homeless out here in the street. Things I have to deal with, bro. You gotta be careful for your safety. Car crashes, even within my own home. You know, you think you want to see, you think I want to see my mama be working? Hell nah, bro. It's my responsibility as a person, as a man, as for being alive. If I'm alive, it's because God is giving me another day, another chance, another opportunity. And it's like get rich or die trying. And many of you want to support me, and I appreciate that. I love you for that. Many of you accept that, and many of you have the same mentality. You want to be like me. You want to strive for greatness. You want to make it. You want to monetize your interests, your hobbies. You want to be able to do what you love for a living. And others look at this like foolishness, like they think I'm being delusional. They are hating on me, which I think they are. They're hating on me. They think, oh, you're never gonna make it. Get that out of your mind. Stop believing in yourself. Give up on your dreams, kid. Go work a 9 to 5. Oh, go work on the line mines. Go work at the farmers. Go work at the warehouse. Go work in construction. All these, whatever you want to think about me, there, there's the people that want to support me and accept the fact that I want to make it, and there's others that want to hate on me. And I understand. It's law and yin and yang. It's contrast. There has to be a balance, right? I gotta have some haters. People are gonna hate on me. They don't want me to succeed. They don't see the potential. They don't want me to make it. They don't want. They don't want to see me win. They think, oh, nah. He doesn't have the right mindset. He doesn't have the right voice. He doesn't have the right song. He doesn't have the right video. He doesn't have the right mic. He doesn't have the right camera. He doesn't have the right idea. His whole persona is wrong. Why do I support him? I don't want to support him. I'll stick to who I know, who I am. Those are people with negative mentalities. That's okay. They're gonna hate on me. That's okay, because at the end of the day, back in the day, they were good at what they were doing, at hating on me. It got to me. But the new me, you see, it doesn't get to me anymore. I know what I'm here to do, and those that are gonna support me, please support me, because I need your support, and I'm gonna keep striving. And for those that want to help me and my family, please help me. We really do need your help. That's crazy. Or notable. Should I call it the scrolling era we're in? Brain rot era? How would you guys name this era in 2024? The mindless scrolling, brain rot era, goldfish, low attention span, fried attention spans. You know what's crazy? Mr. Beast didn't make it overnight. It took him years to make it. Mr. Beast didn't overnight, bro. At first, I was right. Copilot did his job by telling me a few names that made it. Some of the people they gave me, they're right. Most of them blew up on TikTok. Most of them are girls. One of them was a guy. Cabby Lame. Bro, these people were viral sensations. Most of us out here were not viral sensations. We have to really build a whole resume. Like, you know, uh, make a lot of content, post it, and just like have a page, have uh, a file of content, have a category, have a whole have a whole uh, flood of content when you go on our pages to little by little grow an audience. When you're not gonna just see 5, 6, 7 videos or songs on our page and all of a sudden we made it like that, you know. And I understand that. See, if you were to ask the old me, I would fight that and I would just give up. I was a sore loser. But my mentality has changed, chat. I will admit. I have a winner's mentality, man. I don't want to give up. I can't give up, bro. My family depends on me. My family depends on me, bro. You should see the environment I'm in. The neighborhood I live in is not a safe neighborhood. It's not a safe neighborhood. You think I want to live here forever? You think I really want to live in this ghetto area of Las Vegas forever? Come on, guys. Most of you don't think like me. Most of you don't want to improve. Most of you are normal mentality, mediocre, don't realize it. You can still be adventurous bot. That exists. You can go to you can still have a lifestyle but still be a bot. And I don't mind that, bro. Like I'm not gonna talk smack about bots, about the CPUs in this world that live life like that. Because most of them will never wake up, but most of them know they are and they continue being it. But that's okay, you know. That's who they will die being, and that's who we need in this society. We need people that are gonna make the world run day in and day out. And that's okay. I'm not gonna be like those influencers making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you. I acknowledge and accept that we need you in this society. However, I'm not gonna be like those. I'm not like those guys that are trying to. So I'm setting a course, and I gotta talk smack about the regular 9 to 5 employee just to sell my course. Don't be like the guy working at that restaurant. Don't be like that person cleaning the restrooms and buy my course. You're gonna get rich overnight using this rich quick scheme. Nah, guys, we need people to do regular jobs. And as much as I know, you you never know. You never know how life will treat us. But I have certain goals. I have certain things I want to do with life. You never know how you end up being. You might end up just becoming a 9 to 5 employee. Like, I can accept that reality. But the reality is, I have my own personal achievements I want to achieve. And I know that I might have to work a regular job for a few years. I might have to learn, a trade or whatever. But, bro, for me, I'm gonna need your support. Why can't? Am I still alive? You Guys, am I still live? I'm gonna need you guys to, if there's anyone watching, for those that are watching, um, make a comment because I'm trying to know if I'm still live. I'm Honey Welch. Am I live? Took what? I'm Honey Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and changed forever. Along the way, I let everybody's entitled to an opinion. Well, now it's my time to talk. And Pookie, her own podcast. That's crazy. See, she proves that some of us can make it. I mean, Jake Paul saw the potential. He's gonna take advantage of that and monetize. Well, at last, it's not over. They gotta take advantage of the momentum. I don't blame him, man. I mean, when you're a owner of a company and you gotta sign people to as part of your company, you know, I like for me, if I want to get to that level where I'm signed by a company like that, I have to give enough value and show enough value. Or some people just get lucky in this world, guys. Some people just get lucky in this world where they don't have to prove themselves, but they get hired. It's almost like you can call them trust fund babies. Some people just get first place, get the start of the line without waiting, guys. First place, and meaning like they get the start of the line. Because they say obsession and hard work beats talent? But my thing is, you gotta have all three. You gotta have obsession, you gotta have hard work, you gotta have talent. They be saying if you're not obsessed, your talent ain't gonna take you anywhere. But some people's obsession and hard work makes them talented, guys. That's what people want to see, especially if you're a manager of a business. Shit, if I was getting paid to do music, to post videos, to stream, I'd do that thing 24/7. I was listening to Ye's new album, Vultures 2. I didn't listen to all of it, but I gotta be honest, chat. I gotta be honest with you. I listened to Ye's new album, Vultures 2, and I only listened to a few tracks because I had already listened to Vultures 1. And this new style of Ye, hopefully, is not the style we see in the future, because it is a collab album with him and what's the guy's name? What is the guy's name? Let me quickly see his name. Ty Dolla $ign. I personally did not like Vultures 1, so I was not gonna sit through and listen to every track on Vultures 2. And I hope you don't take offense to this, Ye. Because to me, you're one of my favorite artists. I want to work with him one day. But the style of collab he did with Ty Dolla $ign, personally, I'm not a fan of it. So I didn't sit through and watch the whole playlist of album. Like, I didn't listen to every track. I only listened to a few, like the one with Lil Wayne, the one with Future. But yeah, I mean, I liked a few songs only, but not all of it. Yeah, that's my review on the Vultures 2 from Ye. But I do want to see, because they said they had 4 Vultures, so I hope they release them all this year. I just don't hope. I don't want to see any Vulture collab. I don't want to see Ye do another collab with Ty Dolla $ign respectfully and post it on 2025. I want him to do a solo album. Yeah, do a solo album. I think we deserve that. If he wants to just do collab albums, not Ty Dolla $ign respectfully, even though I do think he is, I can tell he's trying. He's, doing good bars, he's doing his best, but nah. I think a few artists that Ye can collab with, if he wants to just from now on do collab albums, is if he recovers and fixes the situation with Drake, Drake and Ye collab album will do better numbers than Drake's #1 collab album, which I believe is with 21 Savage. I think a Drake and Ye collab album would do numbers. It would be insane, and it would go down in history, and it would be a legendary album. It would just instantly become a classic, because those two are bright minds, and if they come together, it's 2 minds bigger than one. And I think that's what the rap hip-hop history needs. Another person is Future. I think we've already seen what a Future and Drake album looks like, and that's legendary album. One of my favorites from Drake or Future albums. So a Drake and Ye, a Future and Ye album would also do huge numbers. Future has a huge fan base, and many people nowadays don't listen to Ye because of his recent controversies over the past 2 to 3 years. You have his recent comments and his out-of-pocket behavior. But to me, I don't put I don't mix that with Ye. Those to me is 2 completely different personalities. I don't shut down his work, his art, just because of what he said in the video. That's not the type of person I am. Um, so Drake, Future. What's another guy? I remember I told my friend we were talking about this. Me and the homie were talking about this a few months ago when Vultures One had originally come out. I had told him that it would have been better if Ye did an album with another artist. Drake, Future. Honestly, there's not a lot of artists he can do an album with. It would have to make sense, and we're at the moment where I'm not a fan of old rappers continuing to make music. But I think there's some exceptions, and he is the exception. But yeah, I don't think Vultures 2 and Vultures 1 are the same audience from 5-10 years ago. Yay audience. I think it's new time. I can see that he's trying to fit in with new times, the new style, but it's better if he's himself. That's the only advice I would give for him. Another guy too is a Kendrick Lamar and Ye collab album, man. That would also do numbers, man. Kendrick Lamar. Has he ever done a collab album? Collab with Kendrick. So I think those are my three. I mean, Travis. You could argue Travis Scott, and Travis Scott. You could put Travis Scott in there. I mean, I guess I'll add him. Travis Scott. I mean, Travis Scott. I mean, The Weeknd is not really a rapper. I mean, isn't he more like a other genre? I mean, Lil Wayne is old. Jay-Z's old. Eminem is old. J. Cole he's about to retire, seems like, right? Yeah, Jay-Z, he's been out the game, man. He's retired. Yeah, I mean, those are the only few people I can see. Playboy, I mean, I don't know if I can see a Playboy Cardi and Ye collab album. I could maybe see a Ye producing a Playboy Cardi album, and maybe being featured in a few songs, like 2 or 3. But in every song, no, maybe he will produce it. So those are the artists I can see Ye if he wants to keep pursuing collab albums. First is Drake, then it's Future, then it's Travis Scott, and it's Kendrick Lamar. Those 4 artists, if he was to do a collab with any of those 4, especially Future or Drake, and now Kendrick, because of his recent aura points, they went up this year with that beef and drama he had with Drake. So if he was to collab with any of those, Kendrick, Future, or Drake, include Travis Scott in there, my God, you guys, that would be a legendary album. Legendary. It would go down in history books, man, of hip hop. We need that, and that's only if Kanye Ye is gonna continue pursuing collab albums. But I say in 2025, Ye should just release a solo album, man. We want solo albums from Ye. I think that's where he does his best work. He judges himself, and he's himself. I feel like in the Vulture series that he's releasing now, 1 and 2, I feel, to me, you might be like, oh, it's the new Ye. But I don't know. I just get a vibe that I don't know. It's almost like he's forced to release it. Like he's trying to fit in with new times, but like Ye, to me, old school Ye, his art was timeless. And it seems like with the Vulture series, these projects, I don't think they're gonna be timeless. And that's one of the reasons why Ye still even uh, listen to, because when you're a timeless artist, people still listen to you years on. Some artists only have a peak of 5 years, but when you make timeless songs, especially and precisely a timeless project, like an album or two, yeah, you become timeless. And he's timeless, but people are still listening to older songs, and I think that's a sign that people still listen to that. Probably if you make a similar, you know. I went on a whole rant about the music industry and what Ye should release, but that's just my opinion, guys. Wait a minute.